Hello, my name is Mayowa, and I'm one of the co-founders of Morimi, a company developing hormone-free combination of natural bioactives to treat vaginal atrophy. Vaginal atrophy occurs due to the loss of estrogen upon entering menopause, and symptoms include vaginal dryness, irritation, and itching. This can adversely affect a woman's sexual function and ultimately quality of life. Worldwide, there are about 1 billion postmenopausal women. Of these, at least 50% are experiencing symptoms of VA. While most view menopause as an end-of-life event, women are entering menopause much earlier, for example, in their 40s, so it's really a midlife event. Women therefore end up spending more than a third of their life in this hypoestrogenic state, living with this discomfort on a daily basis. And given that postmenopausal women make up 20% of the workforce, this significantly impacts work productivity. 70% of women with vaginal atrophy don't report symptoms to their provider. They prefer over-the-counter treatment because it's more accessible. And for those that do report symptoms, there is hesitancy in administering the prescribed hormone treatment due to side effects. Treatment for vaginal atrophy includes hormone-based treatment, the backbone of which is estrogen, and hormone-free treatment, which includes moisturizers and lubricants, which is available over the counter. There are also laser-based or radiofrequency devices that can be administered in the doctor's office. While hormone-based treatments are effective, they all carry the black box warning for cardiovascular disorders and cancers, and this can be concerning for patients. Laser-based treatments such as the Mona Lisa, which is administered in the doctor's office, is not FDA cleared for vaginal atrophy, and insurance does not cover this. Patients therefore find them to be expensive. Finally, moisturizers and lubricants only provide short-term relief. Patients therefore need a solution that has improved acceptability and is easily accessible.
To address these gaps in the current treatment options, Morimi is developing a hormone-free vaginal suppository composed of 3 natural bioactives to treat 3 key features of vaginal atrophy. Our formulation helps with repairing the vaginal wall by increasing its thickness, hydrating the vaginal tissues, thus relieving vaginal dryness, and restoring vaginal pH balance, thus reducing the recurrence of urinary tract infections. In addition, to make our solutions more accessible, we have over-the-counter options such as prebiotic vaginal moisturizers and wipes to help alleviate vaginal dryness and maintain the vaginal microbiome. Our preliminary data indicate that treatment of cultured human vaginal epithelial cells with Morimi formulations results in increased gene expression of proteins that help to maintain the vaginal wall structure, such as collagen. As depicted by the image on the right, 3 Morimi formulations shown by the colored bars significantly increase collagen expression in these cells compared to untreated cells as shown in the black bar. This further highlights the value proposition of our formulation.
And now some insights into the vaginal atrophy market. As mentioned earlier, because women are entering into menopause at an earlier age, the vaginal atrophy market is growing at an alarming rate. This is reflected in the fact that 6,000 women are entering menopause daily in the US alone, with about 32 million women experiencing symptoms of vaginal atrophy. And although research shows that only 25% of these postmenopausal women approach their physician for treatment, the total addressable market for vaginal atrophy still climbs to a staggering height of $50 billion worldwide. Regionally, the serviceable addressable market for vaginal atrophy captures $32 billion, and the serviceable obtainable market stands at $9 billion for the US market. Now, in terms of the competitive landscape for vaginal atrophy, when comparing the key features of current treatment options to Morimi's hormone-free suppository, our product checks all the boxes for improved safety profile, the novelty of a prebiotic feature, and the benefit of a hormone-free solution, eliminating key concerns around hormone-based options, which are the standard of care for vaginal atrophy. Our go-to-market strategy addresses our dual offering previously mentioned. Firstly, our prescription drug offering will target licensing our technology to the big pharma. Secondly, our OTC offering for our suite of vaginal health products will target B2B, which will involve distribution to retail pharmacies, and also a B2C route, which is our direct-to-consumer marketing. To protect our innovation, we filed a provisional patent in 2022 and trademarked our Morimi name. For our regulatory aspects, we're currently investigating our regulatory pathway towards FDA approval for our prescription drug as well as our over-the-counter options for Morimi's suite of feminine health products.
Our company Morimi was incorporated in 2021, and since then, we have completed pre-formulation work, obtained preclinical data, and filed our provisional patent. We were also privileged to be selected by the National Institute of Aging as one of 20 finalists out of more than 200 applicants in the 2022 NIA Healthy Aging Startup Challenge. Our milestones over the next couple of years is to establish proof of concept of our formulations using an animal model of vaginal atrophy and to develop and further optimize our vaginal health products. To accomplish these goals, our core team is comprised of subject matter experts along different sectors of the drug development process. The three co-founders of Morimi, Dr. Janet Akonde-Dokun, myself, Dr. Olu Adedoyin, and Dr. Mayowa Agbaje-Williams, all together have more than 50 years of experience in drug discovery, design, development, delivery, and clinical trials management. In addition, we have two physicians, Dr. Barbara Levy and Dr. Adebola Newihe, who provide clinician insights to our vaginal suppository development for patient use. Together, we form a team that's passionate about developing solutions to postmenopausal women's health issues, which truly represents a significantly underserved area of research. Thank you for listening.